This is Paul Wett with WebTraderLLC.com, and I feel everyone should be able to make extra money trading full or part-time. That's why I developed WebTraderLLC.com, the easiest point-and-click, user-friendly software out there. So for the forecast for the week ending September 30th, I'll show you how easy it is to use WebTraderLLC.com and how you can find a simple, lower risk, higher probability trade. And as always, there's risk to trading futures, so please go to www.WebTraderLLC.com and read the full risk disclosure statement. Make sense? Okay, let's get started. So WebTraderLLC.com is a point-and-click software where you can add a market just simply by point and click. You have the moving average, single short average, single long average. What this does right here, folks, this is the big key. This is the area plus or minus 5 ticks where the trades are going to take place. When the short moving average is above the long, it's going to buy. When the short moving average is below the long, it's going to sell. I recommend all beginners try the trend system. It's easier, and with a little practice, you can move on to reversals, and what reversals will do is it will do the opposite. So if there's the support and there's a price and time, and the moving average is the short and long, the short is above the long, if you have it clicked allow reversals, what will happen is it will sell instead of buy. So these are a little trickier. With a little practice, I will show you how to do that. It's a price and time system. So once you get your data, all you do is you right click. This is your data screen. Right click. This is the time. So the software is going to take a high, take a swing low. And what I tell traders to do, to go with the trend, because the trend is your friend, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the support. Now, the numbers are clearly right here. These are the numbers. You can use these numbers here, the S1 and S2 and the PP and the R1 and the R2 from the prior day will give you the next day's range. Make sense? Same thing with the weekly, folks. Now, depending on if you want to trade full-time or part-time, this is how easy this is. If you're looking to trade part-time, I recommend using the weekly chart. You can use the monthly chart if we come upon these numbers. Obviously, this only changed once a month. PP is a good area to place trades where it's going to offer you some good support and some good resistance. As you can see, this weekly, this monthly here at 66 means there's a higher probability if the PP and the close are plus or minus 3 to 5 points. There's a higher probability that we'll break out from our support level or our R1 to either our R2 or our S2. And as you can see, we've already hit we went below the S2, found some support at 2100. Same thing with the weekly. 2152 is the PP. It's the average. Now, this is confirming a low on my weekly, right? So let me show you how easy it is to find a lower risk, higher probability trade. Now, if this is a significant low, which happened the week of 9/12, which is the 21, and we hit the 56, and then we broke out, so we made a higher high. That's confirming that now we should go to a swing high. Now we should go to a swing high. So to do your swing high, you want to see how or where is a low risk, higher probability trade. That's what I'm going to show you here. Now, once again, we have a PP at 61 and a close at 57.50. So once again, what does that tell you, folks? Well, it tells me one thing. It tells me that we have a probability, because we're only 2.5, 3.5 points, that we can break out to the S2 or the R2. As you can see right now, this is the London session here. This is Monday. But we close at 57, so this is, my friend, is going to be our US gap. So how do we find a low-risk, high-probability trade? Well, real simple. Point and click is my favorite saying, and I love to say it. With my software, you can point and click. And obviously, it's a little early still. It's 4:14 in the morning. The software uses retracements. This is obviously, if your moving averages are coming down, this chart will get you into a sell. The 20-minute is also coming down. The 15-minute's also coming down. But if you look at the 5-minute, there's a probability that we're going to hit a low here. Or at least a short-term low. Looks like we might have hit a double bottom here. We hit this 44 and a quarter, 44 and a quarter. This, my friend, is what I call a double bottom. You'll learn this with the full course. You get a training manual with all the patterns. With this double bottom, we have a higher probability to come back up. It's about, the high here is 47.50. The low is 44.50. That's 3 points. That gets us up to about the 50 area, which is here. Right now, I have the 5-minute at 8:40. So what does that mean, folks? Well, it means as long as my 8, which is the blue line, it's below the red line, which is the 40, it's going to look for a sell, sell, sell. Now, I do this on the 5-minute because the 5-minute's more volatile, and I would like to, now, if I had an opportunity right here at 46, if you right-click, like I said, right-click any chart, it's the same thing. I still got my daily. What's I got there? 47 S2, right? Now, if I want to buy this, I can easily change this to 21, click update, and what this should do is upon a lower low and a retest, it will reverse from the short and go long. Now, if I want to get long near my S2 and I got my support underneath at 46, my 21 moving average, that, my friend, would be a nice opportunity. Now, the other thing, it's a price and time, folks. It uses retracements based on the trend. You can see this is the last trend, this last wave trend here. I can just briefly show you what numbers the software is looking at, which is totally automated. You don't have to do this, but if you want to see where my numbers are going to look at, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We are right near, if we didn't just already hit our 41, our 61.8. Geez, what is it at? That looks like right at 44 and a quarter. Our 61.8% retracement of this last wave. Not only do we have that retracement there, folks, I think we still have this triangle. Now, as long as we don't go into the apex, I still want this thing to hit its objective. Move this down a little bit here. Move it up right there. Move right there. There we go. So technically what I'm looking at here is the distance from here to here, folks. So from here, from this high to near this low, I'm looking for that same distance. There's 1, 2, 3 boxes. I'm looking for that same distance here. on the breakout. So after we break out on higher volume here, we retest. This should be a place for a possibility of a buy. Software uses a 6-point tick. Let me see what I got this one. I got this at 818. I'm going to change this to 840, or actually I'm going to do 2140. Not sure if we're past the buy already. $40, $45. Yeah, that would have been a nice buy. Let me see if we have time lined up on the 240, which we have a low here. Yeah, we do have time on this bar. We have not broken out the high of this bar yet. Yeah, I should have turned that in a little bit earlier, but I might have missed that. Bye. So, www.wetttraderllc.com. Let's see what happens. You see where the numbers are. You see how easy it is. Point and click. www.wetttraderllc.com. Try a free demo. Play with it. You get 2 weeks. No charge. Try the free demo, folks. www.wetttraderllc.com. Thank you.